design lovers. If you're dreaming of a home that blends rustic charm with timeless elegance, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into Farmhouse Grace, where cozy meets sophistication. Whether you're renovating or simply refreshing your space, these ideas will inspire you to create a home that feels both inviting and refined. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our design adventures. Now, let's transform your space into a rustic paradise. The kitchen is the soul of any farmhouse-style home. Imagine shaker-style cabinets in soft cream, open shelving displaying vintage dishware, and a farmhouse sink that's as functional as it is charming. Pair these with brass fixtures and reclaimed wood accents for warmth. A large, weathered wood island can serve as both prep space and a gathering spot. This blend of practicality and beauty ensures your kitchen isn't just for cooking, it's for making memories. says farmhouse quite like shiplap walls and exposed wooden beams. These elements add texture and depth while keeping the aesthetic light and airy. Paint shiplap in crisp white or soft gray for a fresh look, or go bold with a muted sage green. Beamed ceilings, whether real or faux, introduce rustic grandeur. Together, they create a backdrop that's versatile enough for modern or vintage decor, proof that classic design never goes out of style. Reclaimed wood brings history and character into your home. A dining table with a live edge, floating shelves with natural imperfections, or a barn door as a room divider, each piece tells a story. The beauty lies in the flaws, knots, cracks, and weathered finishes add authenticity. Mix these with modern elements, like sleek metal chairs or glass lighting, for a balanced look that's rich in contrast and full of soul. Farmhouse style thrives on soothing neutrals, think creamy whites, warm taupes, and soft grays. These hues create a calming foundation, allowing textures and decor to shine. Layer in linen curtains, a plush ivory sofa, and jute rugs for understated luxury. Accent with muted blues or sage greens for a hint of color without overpowering the space. The result? A home that feels effortlessly elegant and endlessly inviting. Scour flea markets and antique shops for treasures that add personality. A weathered chandelier, an old dough bowl filled with greenery, or a vintage ladder repurposed as a blanket rack, each piece adds charm. Mixing eras keeps the look fresh. Pair a mid-century chair with a rustic farmhouse table for an eclectic yet cohesive vibe. These unique touches ensure your home feels curated, not cookie-cutter. Lighting sets the mood, and farmhouse style favors pieces with character. A wrought iron chandelier with candle-style bulbs, a cluster of pendant lights over an island, or a black metal lantern by the entryway, each choice adds warmth. Go for finishes like aged brass, matte black, or oil-rubbed bronze to enhance the rustic feel. The right lighting doesn't just illuminate, it elevates the entire space. Farmhouse decor is all about comfort, and textiles play a starring role. Layer a chunky knit throw over a slip-covered sofa, add linen pillows in earthy tones, and drape a faux fur blanket at the foot of the bed. These textures invite relaxation while adding visual interest. Don't shy away from patterns. subtle checks or faded florals can enhance the cozy, lived-in vibe. Open shelving is a farmhouse staple, offering both display and storage. Style them with a mix of practical items, like mason jars and wooden bowls, and decorative pieces, like vintage books and ceramic vases. Keep the arrangement balanced but not overly staged, let it feel organic. This approach keeps your kitchen or living area functional while showcasing your personal style. A farmhouse dining room should feel welcoming and warm. Start with a sturdy wood table, surrounded by mismatched chairs for eclectic charm. Add a statement chandelier overhead and a rustic buffet for serving. Layer in a neutral table runner, woven placemats, and fresh flowers for effortless elegance. This space isn't just for meals, it's where conversations flow and memories are made. transform your bathroom into a farmhouse sanctuary with a freestanding clawfoot tub as the centerpiece. Pair it with a wooden vanity featuring a marble or stone countertop for a touch of refined rusticity. Open shelving with woven baskets adds storage while keeping the space airy. Finish with vintage-inspired fixtures, such as cross-handle faucets and an antique mirror, to enhance the timeless appeal. Soft, neutral towels and a statement chandelier complete this spa-like retreat. Your bedroom should be a serene escape, and a wrought iron bed frame instantly sets the farmhouse tone. Layer crisp white linens with a quilt or knitted throw for texture. Flowing linen drapes in soft hues frame windows beautifully while diffusing natural light. Add a vintage rug underfoot and a weathered wood dresser for storage. A few well-placed candles or a small vase of wildflowers bring warmth, making this space a cozy haven. Extend farmhouse elegance to your outdoor spaces with a charming porch swing or a set of rocking chairs. White painted wood railings and a rustic garden gate add curb appeal. Incorporate galvanized metal planters filled with lavender or hydrangeas for a pop of color. A reclaimed wood coffee table or a vintage-inspired bistro set creates the perfect spot for morning coffee or evening gatherings under string lights. A fireplace anchors any farmhouse living room. Opt for a stacked stone surround or a whitewashed brick finish for texture. A chunky wood mantel serves as a display spot for vintage clocks, framed art, or seasonal greenery. Flank the hearth with woven baskets for firewood storage or oversized lanterns for ambience. Whether gas or wood burning, this feature adds warmth and becomes the heart of your home. First impressions matter. Design a functional yet stylish entryway with a reclaimed wood bench, hooks for coats, and cubbies for shoes. A large mirror or a framed chalkboard adds personality while making the space feel larger. Layer in a durable jute rug and a few potted plants for freshness. This area keeps clutter at bay while welcoming guests with farmhouse charm the moment they step inside. Inject your personality with easy DIY projects. Distress an old dresser with chalk paint, build floating shelves from reclaimed wood, or create a gallery wall with thrifted frames. Even small touches, like staining wood crates for storage or sewing simple linen pillow covers, make a big impact. These projects add authenticity and ensure your home tells your unique story. Farmhouse style embraces mixed metals for depth and interest. Pair brass cabinet pulls with iron light fixtures, or incorporate copper pots in the kitchen. The key is balance. Stick to 2 or 3 finishes for cohesion. Aged metals add patina and warmth, making your space feel collected over time rather than overly designed. Even children's rooms can embrace rustic charm. White painted bunk beds, a vintage-style toy chest, and gingham curtains create a playful yet timeless look. Use wall-mounted shelves for books and toys, and add a cozy reading nook with a teepee or a beanbag. Soft, neutral walls allow colorful bedding or art to pop while keeping the space serene. Farmhouse wall decor leans towards simplicity and sentimentality. Hang a large antique mirror to amplify light, or display a collection of botanical prints in wooden frames. DIY signs with hand-painted quotes or a salvaged window pane add character. Keep arrangements organic. A mix of sizes and shapes feels inviting rather than overly curated. Fresh flowers, potted herbs, and trailing ivy breathe life into farmhouse spaces. Use mason jars, ironstone pitchers, or enamelware as vases. Dried lavender or eucalyptus bundles add texture and subtle fragrance. Even faux botanicals in muted tones can enhance the aesthetic without maintenance. Nature's touches keep your home feeling fresh and vibrant. A home office should inspire, and farmhouse style delivers. A reclaimed wood desk, a vintage-inspired task lamp, and a comfy linen chair create a functional workspace. Open shelving keeps supplies organized yet stylish. Add a cozy throw and a woven rug underfoot for warmth. This blend of practicality and charm makes even bill paying feel pleasant. Conceal clutter beautifully with woven baskets, wooden crates, and galvanized bins. Use them for blankets, toys, or pantry items. Labeling with chalkboard tags adds a playful touch. These storage pieces double as decor, blending seamlessly with your farmhouse aesthetic while keeping your home tidy and functional. Farmhouse decor shines year-round with subtle seasonal swaps. In fall, layer in pumpkins and wool throws. For winter, add evergreen garlands and candlelight. Spring calls for fresh florals and pastel accents, while summer embraces breezy linens and woven fans. The neutral base makes transitions effortless, ensuring your home always feels current yet timeless. even apartments can channel farmhouse vibes. Opt for multifunctional furniture, like a storage ottoman or a drop leaf table. Use mirrors to amplify light and open shelving to avoid visual clutter. Stick to a light color palette and incorporate rustic accents. Think a small ladder as a towel rack or a mini chalkboard in the kitchen. Every inch can radiate cozy elegance. And there you have it, 25 ways to infuse your home with Farmhouse Grace. Whether you're drawn to cozy textiles, vintage finds, or DIY touches, this style is all about creating a space that feels lived in and loved. Now it's your turn. Which idea will you try first? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more design inspiration. Until next time, may your home be as welcoming as it is beautiful. Happy decorating!